Maya walked into the tech conference, a sea of faces, mostly male. She took a deep breath, trying to steady her nerves. The enormity of the event was overwhelming, but she knew she had to push through. The air buzzed with excitement, a stark contrast to the nervous flutter in her stomach. She could feel the energy of innovation and ambition all around her, a palpable force that both inspired and intimidated her. She was a young woman in a man's world, a programmer in a world of ones and zeros, where she felt like a zero herself. Despite her skills and passion, the feeling of being an outsider was hard to shake off. The smell of strong coffee and the sight of complex algorithms on giant screens both intrigued and intimidated her. She marveled at the intricate codes, wondering if she would ever master them as effortlessly as her peers seemed to. Everywhere, people spoke in a language she was still deciphering, a language of code and innovation. Conversations about the latest technologies and groundbreaking ideas filled the air, making her feel both excited and out of place. She had always loved puzzles, the challenge of finding solutions. The thrill of solving a complex problem was what drew her to programming in the first place. It was like a never-ending puzzle, each line of code a piece waiting to fit perfectly. But could she find her place in this complex, fast-paced world? As she looked around the bustling conference hall, she wondered if she would ever truly belong. Yet, deep down, she knew that this was where she was meant to be, and she was determined to carve out her own space in this world of ones and zeros. Maya had always excelled in her computer science classes. She loved the logic, the creativity, the thrill of solving complex problems. Each line of code was a puzzle piece, fitting perfectly into the grand design she envisioned. The power of building something from nothing was intoxicating. It was like magic, transforming ideas into reality with just a few keystrokes. But entering the tech industry was different. The transition from the classroom to the corporate world was jarring. Suddenly, her quiet confidence was tested. The environment was fast-paced, competitive, and often overwhelming. She was surrounded by assertive voices, colleagues who spoke with authority and conviction. They seemed to navigate this world with an innate understanding she felt she lacked. There were subtle cues, unspoken rules she struggled to grasp. A sense of not belonging began to creep in. She felt like an outsider watching from the fringes. Sometimes it was a dismissive look, a raised eyebrow, or a slight smirk. Other times it was an offhand comment that stung more than it should have. Once, during a brainstorming session, her idea was overlooked, dismissed without a second thought, only to be praised when repeated by a male colleague. It was as if her voice was invisible, her contributions unnoticed. Each instance chipped away at her confidence, planting seeds of doubt. She began to question her abilities, her place in this field she once loved so dearly. The dreams she had nurtured now seemed fragile, overshadowed by the growing uncertainty. Maya could have retreated, could have chosen a less challenging path, but something inside her refused to give up. She knew her worth, her intelligence. She reminded herself that every expert was once a beginner, every master a student. She sought out mentors, joined online communities of female coders, found strength in their shared experiences. She learned to speak up, to voice her ideas with conviction. She embraced her unique perspective, realizing that her different way of thinking could be her strength, not a weakness. She learned from her mistakes, each bug in the code, each failed attempt, bringing her closer to success. Section 4. Finding her voice, finding her strength. There were moments of triumph, moments when her code worked flawlessly, when her solutions were met with admiration. When she presented a groundbreaking project, her voice clear and strong, she saw a shift. The dismissive looks were replaced with respect, the doubts with acceptance. She realized that her journey wasn't just about coding. It was about challenging stereotypes, about proving that women were just as capable, just as innovative. It was about changing the perception, one line of code at a time. Section 5. Breaking barriers, building futures. This is a story of resilience, determination, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. Maya's story is not unique. It echoes the experiences of many women who have ventured into the tech industry, a field traditionally dominated by men. It is the story of countless women who dared to enter the male-dominated world of tech. These women have faced numerous challenges, yet they continue to push forward. They are the programmers, the engineers, the entrepreneurs who are breaking barriers and shattering glass ceilings. Their contributions are reshaping the tech landscape. They are proving that talent has no gender, that innovation can come from anyone, regardless of their background. Their success stories are a testament to their hard work and dedication. To the young women who dream of a future in tech, look to Maya. Be brave, not perfect. Embrace the challenges and use them as stepping stones to success. Embrace your passion, your creativity. Let your imagination run wild, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail, to stumble, to learn. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, to become better, to innovate. Your voice matters, your perspective is valuable. The tech industry thrives on diversity of thought and experience. The world of tech needs you. Your unique insights and ideas can drive the next wave of innovation. Code your future, and in doing so, you will inspire others to code theirs. Together, we can build a more inclusive and innovative tech world.